Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Touch. I'm Darwin Campbell. Great Saturday morning, starting your weekend. I wanted to share something with you I think that will help kick your weekend off. The Morning Touch is brought to you by the Chapter for the Homeless and the FSBC in Glendale. This morning, the question may have come up in your mind. Just what can God do? Who is this God? Just what can he do? You know, King David, several thousand years ago, wrote a Psalms 146. And contained within that psalm is an explanation as to why he trusts God alone. And I'm excited when I read it because I think about in 2021, when we're surrounded by controversy, surrounded by questions, surrounded by climate change issues, surrounded by saving the world for tomorrow. But the question never arises, just what can God do to help us? David makes it clear to trust God and God alone. David tells us just what God can do in Psalms 146. And I encourage you to read it for yourself. But we're going to take a look at it right now. Praise ye the Lord, O my soul. While I live, I praise the Lord. I will sing praises unto my God while I have any being. That's while I'm here on the earth. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. Underline that. Everyone's searching for political answers. They're searching for that one magic bullet to solve the problems of climate change and the world and crime. David says this, I trust in God alone, not in princes, not in sons of men. There is no help. Look at verse 4. His breath, talking about God, his breath goes forth. He returns to his earth. In that very day, his thoughts perish. Happy is he, talking about you and me. Happy is he that hath the God of Jacob for his help, whose hope is in the Lord his God. Highlight it, underline it. Verse 5. If you want relief, if you want peace, if you want to know what it means not to have worry and anxiety, happy is he that hath the God of Jacob for his help, whose hope is in the Lord his God. Why, David? Give me a reason. I'm from Missouri. Show me. Well, read the following verses. He which made heaven and earth, the sea, and all therein is, which keepeth truth forever, which execute judgment for the oppressed, which giveth food for the hungry. The Lord looseth the prisoners. The Lord opens the eyes of the blind. The Lord raiseth them that are bowed down. The Lord loveth the righteous. The Lord preserveth the stranger. He relieveth the fatherless and the widow, but the way of the wicked he turneth upside down. My friends, the Lord shall reign forever, even by God, O Zion, unto all generations. Praise ye the Lord. I don't know about you. Psalms 146 is powerful. To those who raise the question, just what can God do? Look at Psalms 146 and look, listen, and learn what God can do. I don't know about you, but what I see in Psalms 146 is the power of God. What I see in Psalms 146 is the strength in God. What I see in Psalms 146 is the omnipotence in God. And I can walk with my shoulders up, with my head up. I can walk forward in strength and power because verse 5 says it all. If I have that faith, if I have that strength, if I have that belief, if I walk in his light, I am going to succeed. I don't have to worry. I don't have to have anxiety. As a matter of fact, it says, I can be happy. Happy is the man that hath the God of Jacob for his help. When you're leaning on the Lord, when you're trusting on him, when you're walking in him, when you're truly sincere about your commitment and your conviction and your relationship with God, you have nothing to fear. David says, hope is in the Lord our God. And when you walk with him and you trust in him alone and you lean on him alone, Victory, that's the faithful's battle cry. Victory, victory, victory is ours. We can be encouraged. And you should be uplifted this weekend, coming off Freedom Friday, knowing that whatever you are contending with, this God, Jehovah, Creator, has the world in his hand. You don't have to worry about climate change. You don't have to worry about death. You don't have to worry about your next meal. You don't have to worry about being lonely. You don't have to worry about dealing with the things that you've been trying to do all by yourself. You no longer have to do it all by yourself. In reality, you never had to do it by yourself. But I'm telling you that this God that David talks about in Psalms 146 is the God that you should know, and that I should know, and that we should lean on, and that we should give praises to every single day of our life. You are up this morning listening to me because he touched you. You are up this morning caring about your daily businesses of what you think is important because he is protecting you and allowing you to take those steps and take those breaths. My friends, I submit to you, Psalms 146 is powerful in encouraging you and me to believe and to have a relationship with God, because this is the God that you need to know. Heavens, the earth, the sea are in his hand, for he created them. He executed judgment and he watches for those that are blind, those that are hungry, those that are poor. He provides. He protects. My friends, what more can I say? You have a reason to be encouraged. You have a reason to believe. You have a reason to desire a relationship with him, knowing that trust in God alone brings you the kind of success and happiness and joy and peace that you've been looking for years. It's right here. We have the answer right here. There's no need to struggle and worry. There's no need to fight and fuss. There's no need to go through the pains and to lay on a couch and have prescribed medication. There's no need when you can realize who holds it all. God holds the world in his hands. And if we trust in him and we walk with him, the Lord preserves the stranger. The Lord provides peace to the fatherless and the widow, those who are bowed down, those who are blind, those who are in need of food and are hungry. We see how God cares for them. How much the more will he care for you if you have that faith and have that relationship? So just what can God do? We need to realize when you have God by your side, you can do anything. When you have God by your side, you have the victory. When you have God by your side, you cannot lose. Think about that. The Morning Touch is brought to you by the Chapter for the Homeless, FSBC in Glendale. Go and have a great weekend. Take God with you. Trust in God alone. See you next time on The Morning Touch.